really fun to see so many people doing this.
Lots of really cool work that people have been doing.
You know, getting the essence of a chicken in a few lines. So,
I don't know if you remember what I did last time.
Like fumingly angry.
Photoshop would work too, Oren, just, you know.
Idyll full of animals in Israel.
I just like chickens, I guess. I like putting animals on different things.
Like exquisitely beautiful, breathtaking spoons.
Really, really cool ones. I can't wait to see what everybody's come up with.
Thank you very much for this lovely template.
All right, welcome everybody. It is our RUAC Spoon Challenge 31 show and tell. This template was brought to you courtesy of Mr. Oren at Hetzeronio from Israel. And yeah, it's a really cool, he's got a chicken scoop and just a regular handled scoop that was part of this template. And there's lots of posts up at the hashtag RUAC Spoon Challenge 31. Lots of really cool work that people have been doing. So we're very excited for this show and tell and to see whatever he's got. Before we jump in, Oren, I'm gonna highlight you and spotlight you and ask you just to tell us a little bit, as per usual, about your template.
Hey everyone. Well, it's been really, really fun to see so many people doing this. What can I say about the template? I just like chickens, I guess. I like putting animals on different things, and chicken seemed the obvious choice on a little coffee scoop. So like I said, I use these as actual measuring spoons. I saw some other people did different sizes for different measurements, and some really, really cool ones. I can't wait to see what everybody's come up with that I have not seen on the hashtag yet. That's all I got to say about that.
Awesome, excellent. Thank you so much, Oren. This is really exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing what all people have come up with. Let me jump out to the gallery view. And as per usual, wave your hand, your physical hand on camera, not the virtual hand, please. Wave your physical hand if you would like to go first. Don't be shy. All right, Dominic, let me spotlight you real quick. All right, take it away, Poggy.
So someone has to start.
That's right, someone's got to break the ice.
Yeah. Oren, thank you very much for this lovely template. So first started this one with the chicken scoop. And nice. I got the idea, the lovely idea to make them, so a few more for Easter as little presents for neighbors and friends. It's really nice to carve. But I will use some softer wood, some probably cherry, not this one. So because I had just plum in this size, well, not just, but it was, yeah, it was more or less, was just falling in my hand. So I used plum. So I made this one, this little cat there.
Nice.
You know me, for them, it's probably obvious that I carve a cat.
I was expecting a cat. I wouldn't expect less.
What? You wouldn't?
I was expecting a cat. I was hoping you would do one.
Thank you. Then while I was carving the chicken, I had the imagination at first that it was looking more like a dodo. So I tried a dodo. It looks like more mixed between a hawk and a duck. So next time I hopefully can make a better one. But it's yeah, it was nice to carve. Got some experience with that, and yeah. So and then that's plum as well. Little scoop. Just yeah. I'm just used to it with it because of with the spoons. So I made a little crank. I'm not happy with that one. next time I try to make it flat. Hopefully don't fell in the trap. And a coffee scoop with the coffee carved in it, so you probably can't see it. Doesn't
Nice.
matter. Yeah, because Chuck, I was looking for your little scoop last week, and I was very close to be very desperate, and because I couldn't find it, and then someone had just put the scoop into the drawer where the tea is, and I don't know who it was. Well, finally it was me. It was myself, and it's just this one will end up in the box with the coffee, and I hope I won't lose it again. So
Nice.
that's it.
Awesome. Great job. That is gorgeous plum wood. Beautiful, beautiful job, Huggy. Those are amazing.
Thank you.
All right. Let me remove the spotlight. And go back to the gallery. And who would like to go next? Wave your hand, please, at the camera. All right, Andreas. And then Florian.
Yeah, I made two. One is upstairs, but that's on Instagram. And then I found some silver poplar, a big chunk, and that's really easy to carve. So I made a little kuksa for.
Nice.
This is the smallest I can get with the knife that I have. So it's pretty small, and it still has lines on it from the drawing, but I was gonna carve a heart in there, but you can imagine the heart. So yeah.
Nice.
It's I think it's about as much as the other one that I made, but since it's deeper, and another funny thing is that you can actually see the light through it, because that wood is so nicely in white. And I tried to finish it with some facet thing, like I need to trim my nails, I see, but yeah, that's it. So yeah. It's really
Very
done.
nice.
It's a good thing you didn't try to do the chicken with the poplar. That's not great wood for detail work like that. But for kuksas, it's fantastic.
Yeah, well, the chicken one that I made was from spalted birch, and it's upstairs. So I'm too lazy to get it. Sorry.
We know that.
All right.
So that's
Great
it.
job, Andreas. Thanks.
Just a tiny one.
All right. Jump back out. And Florian.
Hi, everyone. If you follow me, you notice that I was very busy carving vasa spoons the last 2 weeks. But I did find some time to carve a little, where's the camera? To carve a little chicken scoop.
Nice.
And this is cherry, and cherry has the tendency to oxidize. So it has I couldn't clean up the bowl fully. It's kept oxidizing. It was just too wet. And as you can see, it's not perfectly round. I tried my best, but it shrunk a little bit, so it's a bit oval now. And because this cherry is so light, I added some facets to the back because I like facets on light wood.
Really nice.
And thank you, Oren, for this template. It actually taught me two things that I didn't know before. Well, one thing I half knew. The first one is I really enjoyed carving the chicken. So I really like carving things. I've noticed that previously when I carved the little eggs at some point, but this confirmed that I really like carving things. And the second thing I learned was I don't like carving scoops. I don't know. But yeah, it turned out quite well after all, I think.
Yeah,
it's
a combination of two things, the scoop. It's that, you know, amorphic sculpture and trying to do something very precise, like a perfect circle. It's a combination of two different disciplines. So there's something for everyone or nothing for everyone. I don't know how to look at it, but either nobody enjoys it or everyone does.
Yeah, I think this one was a bit too wet to carve it round. Otherwise, you would have to go oval in the beginning, so it shrinks round. But yeah, also I carved it bark side down, so that meant it also bent slightly in this direction. But I didn't have anything bigger at hand at that moment in time, and I didn't want to break open a big log just for a small scoop. So yeah, no, after all, I'm pretty pleased. I still have to let it dry fully and then wax it or oil it, and then it'll be done. Thanks, Oren.
Excellent. Beautiful job, Florian. Great job. All right, drop back out. Okay, wave a hand. Who would like to go next? All right, John in Scotland, and then Isaac.
How we doing, everybody? Quite enjoyed them. First time I've tried to carve shapes of anything, and so that was probably about the third one I've done. And it's probably starting to look like a chicken, and that's the right size. So it's a little bit of a cherry wood, and then it kept going up. And there's another one, and it's like spotted sycamore, and I think that one might be Rowan.
Wow, nice.
So the chickens are, I don't know whether they're getting better or not. And then this one was really wet, and it's gone oval as well. That's more like a cook's size. So it's a bird cherry. Another wee chook on it.
Really nice.
And then we got to a number of whatever this is, another bird cherry one. Quite a lot of the white wood in it.
Getting bigger.
Yeah, and then got a chicken and egg one. So it's gone really oval because it was oak and it was really wet. So we'll get chicken at the top.
Wow.
At the bottom. So you can,
Nice.
That's so cool.
A quaich, but you can see it's gone a little bit oval because it was so wet, but it's still it's dry now. It's quite a nice shape. But yeah, it's a whiskey quaich. And then last night I finished off this one, which is back to a normal one, and it's a little coffee scoop with a coffee bean carved on the top of it, and that's another piece of I don't know what it was actually. I found it in the shed floor. It was the right size, so it was just a little piece of wood. But the chickens get better and easier to carve as you do them more. So no, it was really good to do, or it makes me do something different. So good.
They look really great.
I've even got I've got another one in beech, which I'm still hacking away at. So I've started something new.
Very cool.
So, yeah, no, it was a good template.
Awesome. Great job. What an array you carved, man. You did a lot of work there. That's incredible. I love the chicken and egg. That's a great idea. So, of course, we have to ask, which did you carve first?
Neither. I carved the first one I didn't have a template. I just had the picture of the chicken, so it was actually that one.
Okay.
So it's a bit square, the chook in it, and I think
No, but I meant on the cup that had the chicken and the egg. Which did you carve first, the egg or the chicken?
Actually, I think I carved the chicken first in case I made a mess of it, because if not, I could turn it into 2 eggs.
There we go. Excellent. Great job, John.
An egg is actually harder to carve than the chicken to get it even.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Who did I say was going to go after John? There was somebody. Oh, Isaac. Sorry. Okay, Isaac's next, and then Kevin.
I'm spotlighted. Okay.
Yep, gotcha.
So my first attempt, I put up on my story. It's split out in the bowl, and this is my third attempt, and it's made out of dogwood, and it's pretty deep, but it's not finished yet.
Yep. Work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
How is dogwood for details? Is it any good?
I can carve some pretty good facets on dogwood. I haven't tried much like detailed carving yet.
All right.
It's done.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing the pictures. All right, great job, Isaac. Now back out, and Keverino, let me spotlight you, buddy.
Hey, everybody. So I was really angry when I saw this template. Like, like fumingly angry. I don't like scoops. I don't know what the point of scoops is. I have one scoop for coffee that we don't really even need to use. I could just pour the coffee. We have scoops like for flour and stuff, because in the US we do tablespoons and cups, but they need to be exact, and every household comes with 8 sets with the most important one gone from the set. So I didn't need any scoops. I don't like chickens. I don't like eating chickens. I don't like the animal. I don't like Oren. I can barely tolerate Oren. Like I don't like coffee. So I like, especially carving like a chicken Oren coffee scoop. I wasn't consulted, but I don't think I need to be consulted, but maybe some sort of quality control would be nice around these challenges. So Oren's a good guy to have on Rise Up. He is like a community builder. He has kind things to say to everyone. He's genuinely enthusiastic and encouraging. I think his relationship with Alon is like part of the spice of Rise Up. Like they're like a character drama within Rise Up, you know? And one of my favorite things that I've done with Oren in the past year is when Suzanne and I did the Thrive Up and Carve event. Suzanne designed all these things and then Oren digitized them. So I wanted to do something for Oren to commemorate the year and to honor Oren, but I wasn't going to carve one of these dumb scoops. So I thought, what am I known for, you know? And I'm known for like exquisitely beautiful, breathtaking spoons. So I thought I would carve him a spoon, but then I remembered he doesn't use other people's spoons. Do you guys know this about Oren? If you send him a spoon, he's going to coat it in shellac and put it on a wall on a display. He's never going to use it. If you carve usable spoons that you want to be used, don't send them to Oren. He only uses his own spoon, which is, I think, particularly narcissistic. He only uses spoons that he carves himself. So I thought, to combine all these things, Suzanne designed this amazing logo for Thrive Up and Carve, and it featured this really cool cartoony clock. So I thought I could make that onto a finial on a spoon and I could send it to Oren. But like I said, I'm not going to bother with one of my exquisitely gorgeous, breathtaking spoons if Oren's not going to use it. So I said, I know what I'll do. I'll make just the finial. I can send it to Oren. He can carve his own damn spoon, find a way to attach my finial to his spoon. And then I'll have sent him something that he'll actually use. So here's what I made. It's the clock. It's the clock from the Thrive Up logo. And I tried to capture the cartoony aspect of it in the hands and in that windy thing. So I don't know if when Suzanne was drawing it, she ever thought it would become a 3-dimensional tool of spite. But here it is. So it's just attached to a stick. So I'll send it to Oren. You find some way to turn it into a spoon. And there you go. You can have your own Thrive Up and Carve, and something I made you'll actually use, which would be nice. And then one last thing. When I told Michael Bray and Bettina that I was doing this, they wanted in as well. So neither of them could be here, so they sent me pictures. Michael Bray carved one that's a tractor. Here's the work in progress.
Oh, nice.
Of his tractor finial. And then he posted, he sent me a short video of it spinning around, which I can send Oren. And then Bettina carved a chameleon. Look at this chameleon Bettina carved you.
Ooh.
So just like mine. Oh, and I didn't tell you, Michael Bray's tractor has a snail hood ornament on it. But you can see in the video, a tiny snail hood ornament. So just like mine, these are just attached to sticks because they didn't want to waste their time carving the spoon part if it wasn't going to get used. And somehow we'll get these to you, and I want to see you make a spoon with some interchangeable system that you can like rotate our finials onto your spoon.
Be easier for me just to use quickly all the spoons I got from people.
Yeah,
But okay.
wouldn't that be nice? And honor people's work, maybe. So anyway, thanks, Oren. Thanks, Oren, for everything. I wanted to give you a project and some homework, but also honor what you do for the community and for Rise Up, all your time online here and in Israel and in international events.
I appreciate that. You still fail the assignment, right? Because you didn't do the scoop. But
yep, I happily failed the assignment. I don't need another dumb scoop in my life. I know people love scoops, but I don't. So you guys can all put your scoops in a drawer and have fun showing everyone your scoops.
Thank you. Thank you for wasting everybody's time. Let's see.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Oren.
So before we continue, I'm gonna spotlight myself because once again, I managed to not carve the actual item for this challenge, but I got in on the fun as well. So I've got a little Star of David for you, Oren, and a little RUAC pyrography on it. So I'll be adding this to the shipment.
A lot of spoons I gotta make for these finials.
That's right. We've given you a nice project, but our idea was you carve a spoon, and then I don't know whether you mortise and tenon all of these so that you can interchange them out, or maybe with a magnet.
Great idea. Thank you. That's
or like a rare earth magnet, type of a thing.
Right.
So,
I want to see. Right. I want to see one spoon with interchangeable system.
That's
of
right.
That's what I want to see.
That's a great idea.
Photoshop would work too, Oren. Just
I am better at Photoshop than spoon carving.
I have an interchangeable system. I'd be happy to sell you the rights to, Oren.
Mozzie's getting into the licensing business.
I'm gonna pirate Mozzie's system.
All right. I know a bunch of hands went up before. Jurgen, I see you. And then we'll take it from there. Jurgen and then Greg. So let me spotlight you, Jurgen.
Okay.
All right.
Well, sorry, Oren, I'm not giving you any work to do,
I appreciate that.
But I took your assignment seriously, and I actually did my homework, unlike Kevin and others. So this is what I came up with on the chicken.
Nice.
I'm glad it ended up more or less looking like a chicken. Like I had said before, I wasn't looking forward to doing this because last one when I had tried to do the chicken as a finial, I really struggled with it.
It looked like a great duck.
Yeah, it looked like a duck and everything else, but you helped me to make it at least look like somewhat like a chicken. And this one, at least, I think I got it right off the bat, I think looking like a chicken. So I was happy that it turned out on the backside. So this one is, about that scoop size that you had, which is about a 1 tablespoon. And then I made the other one a little bit bigger because the coffee scoops out around here, we like it at about 2 tablespoons. So it's just a little bit bigger, not much, rounder, but it's just a little bit and a little bit deeper. And then I did just a little cold rosin on there to accent it.
Nice.
And then just did a little burning on the back.
Very nice.
So it was good. Thank you.
Love the coal roasting. Great job. All right, jump back out. And then it was Greg, right? I lost you. Just wave your hand so I can find you on, there you are. I need new eyes. All right, take it away, Greg.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, well, I carved all of these out of dried wood. I'm the guy that did these. I think this was, I forget where I think that's the first one. I've got a large collection of old bits of wood. I got a guy who passed away. I met his wife and she said that I could help myself to everything in his shed. So I got all these different bits of wood. These, I used plum, peach. There's a couple I made today that aren't wood. is one I made today, and this one, this is one of the last ones I've made, but I noticed Rachel made a point of mentioning the actual volume that the pattern suggested. I was just concentrating on using a Twicker cam, which I hadn't used before. I had used before, but I hadn't really fully got the hang of it. So I have now, having carved all these out of dry wood. The one I carved that was different, this one, was the first time I'd carved Huon pine. I don't know if any of you know it. Huon pine comes from Tasmania. So I carved a native hen. They have a native bird. It's what the easy way to identify it is its red eye.
Nice.
But I painted all mine with eyes and that, except this bloke who I put dark glasses on.
Love it.
The only one I did with the, I know what you call them, the chip carving, was this one. I wasn't quite sure how it went, so I just had to go at it. And of the 4 that I made, that one's already, my 2 sisters picked out one each. This one sister wanted this one. The other thing I did, I used, probably, this is, I made some whale tail things a little while back, and that's native frangipani. And I'm not a fan of white things, but I made these for going inside a flower bin. So this one is the same wood. Hang on, turn around.
Wow.
But I just bleached this with baking soda, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And I did make one with the handle, like the template.
Yep.
I had to go at it. I've got to go back and practice doing that handle shape with the little, I don't know what you call it. Just
facets.
Because I normally don't use much of a template. I just sort of freehand everything. That's why I ended up, all these chickens are sort of different. I don't know if they're all slightly different each time I try something. I just like the bit of color, and the size was different because I concentrated on getting an even size rather than a specific size. But with this one in the end, which I've been doing today, and that's peppercorn tree. I found a bit of old peppercorn tree amongst the offcuts of wood I've got in my shed, and I made that I sort of concentrated on making it the size and just using a gouge instead of the twicker to carve it out.
And you're doing all of this in dried wood?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, it's quite small, so
yeah.
The prune.
I find it actually harder because it's small, because you need almost like more force because it's dried wood, and yet it's a small object. So to me, I find that really difficult.
Well, the other new tool I've got is a stock knife. So I did most of the carving of the bowls with the stock knife. No axe work involved.
Nice. Fun. Where'd you get your stock knife?
From, I refer to as the Ukrainian toe cutter. I got it from Fadir Tools.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome.
And, it's got some unique features which they refused to tell me about. I did ask them. They pretty much told me to jump in the lake. None of my business.
Wow.
Because I'd asked, well, they market the tool as being suitable for making spoons, chair making, furniture, and all that. So I sent them a message, because I want to know why they put a double bevel on it instead of a single bevel like most stock knives have. They wouldn't tell me. And I asked them who were the spoon carvers who, they tested the thing. None of my business, they said. So,
wow.
Yeah, they anyway, so I don't know if any of you are familiar with them. Fadir, Fadir.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
I've used their stock knife, and it was really nice. But you're right about the double bevel. I don't know why they did that.
No, they wouldn't.
Didn't consult me.
Yeah, so I just want to know who did you? But I got in touch with a what do you call it? A clog maker in the Netherlands, and he couldn't understand why they'd made it that way. But anyway, it works. Cutting end grain, short little cuts around the back of this around the back of the bowl, piece of cake on dry.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, so that's about it. I've put plenty of pictures on of all the little different.
Yeah, great.
heads. I like the little bit of paint to just sort of catch your eye, if you will.
Yeah, they came out great. Great job. Is this your first time getting on a Rise Up and Carve show and tell?
No, I forget which other one I did. But no, I was on one other, I think.
Okay. I apologize then if I don't remember. I don't recall having interacted before. But in any case, welcome back. And we look forward to seeing more from you. Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Jump back out. All right, hold on now. Now I'm seeing a bunch of hands. Everybody's waving. So let me go to, I saw Matu's first. So let me go there and then we'll take it from there. Hold on. Now I lost you. Something changed. Wave your hand again, Matu's. There you are. Thank you. God, I need new eyes. All right.
Unmute. So I was pretty happy about the template. Thank you, Oren, because I'm a big coffee fan.
Nice.
Somebody that appreciates it.
Even have like t-shirts with coffee stuff. So I made an attempt to make a scoop without the chicken. First, it is slightly spalted birch. It's not finished yet.
That's very nice.
It's the size is okay. Like Oren designed it. It's 15 milliliters. It holds perfect amount of coffee for me. So I will probably finish it and use it. And I didn't want to do the chicken because I just started like 3 months ago with carving, and I didn't think I have a skill to do that. And then I was inspired by all the photos of the chickens that people put over the internet, and I decided that I will try to do something else. So this is my inspiration taken from the finial. Yeah, so I started doing this yesterday. You saw it, Chuck, when it was just a log, and it works now. So chicken inspired a beaver. The knife is beaver craft, so I did a beaver. Okay.
Only appropriate.
Yeah.
Nice. Great job.
So that's me. Thank you.
Great job. Awesome.
I will do the chicken next week. Yeah. After this, I will do the chicken. I'm inspired.
Waiting to see it.
All right. All right, Nancy. And then Suzanne, and then Rachel. All right,
Morning.
Nance. Good morning.
I wanted to go because it's about to get really noisy here because we're in the middle of a blizzard and there's a snow removal crew outside my window getting ready to fire up snow blowers.
Tell them to wait 5 more minutes.
Yeah, I think we're safe. I did a little scoop, a little chicken scoop, and it's mulberry, which I thought the yellow was really nice for the chicken.
Yeah.
He's very fat, a little fatty.
Plump.
And I wasn't really looking forward to it. I'm one of those people who doesn't really carve a lot of scoops, but I really enjoyed making this, especially when it got to like the details of the chicken and trying to get the undercut there really nice and giving him his little comb. And I didn't put too much detail on it, but it was really fun to do it. And then I had, when I was axing the chicken, I axed another scoop that I put on a longer base, and I call this the Guardian scoop. And it actually sits on the table or the counter. And I kind of liked the, just the kind of architectural aspect of it, and it let it be kind of organic in the curve, and then did some paint and did a little milk paint on the back and on a couple of the facets. It's sort of a triangular base. So
very
I
cool.
The Guardian scoop that went along and they kind of hang out together. So the Guardian watches over the chicken.
That's awesome. Great job.
And I think I will try and carve more more things that aren't spoons, like Carve. I don't know if they'll be animals or what, but I enjoyed this little guy. And
Carve
Awesome.
shells.
Like Oren said, he's not fat, he's plump, pleasingly plump.
Yes, yeah. I think he will make a good dinner.
Right?
Or a lot of eggs for breakfast.
That's right. Excellent
Thank you, Oren.
job.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
All right. Suzanne, where are you? Wave your hand. I can't, there you are. In the bright sunshine.
Hi. So, speaking of plump chicken, oh, you can't see anything, huh?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll go in the sun. So yeah, mine is pretty chunky too. And
very
then,
nice.
From all the Swiss chocolate.
yeah, exactly. That's the only thing we feed him here. And then I kept going and did the papa chicken. He's pretty thick too.
Nice.
And of course, you can't have mama and papa without little baby cheek.
Oh,
Very well fed too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Love
And
it.
then, Oren, I don't know if you remember what I did last time at the number 16.
Yes, I kind of remember. I have it sitting in my living room, staring at me and creeping out the kids.
So, of course, I had to, So
did you really?
Meet Oren 2.0.
Awesome.
He's even more horrifying than Oren
That's
1.
spot on. That's exactly what I love.
But he has ears. Look, he has ears this time.
And I have ears. Amazing. That's beautiful.
Yeah, well, and the
Man,
scoop
I love it.
is pretty terrible, so I'm going to cut him off and send him to you as an interchangeable finial.
There you go.
I encourage anyone who wants to send Oren a spoon to cut the spoon part off.
That's right.
Thank you.
Awesome. Great job, Suze. All right. Let me jump back out. And Rachel.
Hello. I did my homework. I don't do much carving of finials and certainly not animals. And when I do it, I invariably do enjoy it. But one of the joys of Oren's template was that he'd done the hard work. He'd done the outline. He'd done enough of them that you could have a look, and he'd done the stylized, getting the essence of a chicken in a few lines. So for me, Oren, you can just do lots of animals, just draw them out as finials, and then life would be so much easier, because then we don't have to do the hard work. I can do the carving, I just can't do the drawing.
No problem.
Right there with you.
Yeah, so that's just another little, talking about interchangeable finials, you can just do some pictures of finials that we can interchange onto our spoons. But I thoroughly enjoyed carving it, and it almost made me want to carve some more. So I thought that I would
Almost.
exactly, almost. I do really appreciate all that Oren does, but when I think of Oren, I think of him in his idyll full of animals in Israel, and I love seeing his stories and all of the cakes and the carving and the spoons and the chickens and the ducks. But what I love most of all is when we see a bit of Oren in those stories. So I'm always not looking at the story, I'm looking at the bottom part to see whether or not he gets his feet in the picture, because I always struggle getting my feet in the picture, and I like it when Oren gets his feet. So I thought that I would send him a little set of so that they can go on the bottom of his
with my clogs.
Yeah, with your clogs, of course. Yeah. So this is for you, and of course, I don't know whether you can see. There's a little snail on it.
Will you send him to finish the spoon? Or
Is that a snail on it? Oh, perfect.
Snail on it. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So and of course it stands up. So Can you see that? Oh, can you not see that? Doesn't matter. But it's a good feature for a spoon is to be able to have it like standing up. So when you do your interchangeable finial, do make sure that it's rigid enough that it stands up, because I would be really sad.
Awesome.
Oh, amazing. Thank you.
Fantastic job, Rachel, as always. All right. All right, George, and then I don't know your name, and it's all in Israeli letters, I assume, but I see you. I'll get you next. So George next. Here we go.
Yes, I had the opportunity to make a chicken spoon with Oren in Israel, which was really nice. So that's the chicken scoop I made there. So, and it could have been nothing else than good because Oren helped me. So yeah, that's the standard chicken scoop. And then I thought, you know, what
Fastest
to do?
one in class.
A chick spoon. Yeah, that was the only class I took. So, and I'm really also not really into figure carving or finials, but I thought it may be funny to make a chick spoon.
Oh my.
But then the head was really ugly. So I tried another one, but the head was again really ugly. So yeah, that's my chick spoon. My two chick spoon.
Not ugly at all. It's amazing. Wow. That's really impressive, George.
Yeah, and I
for
also
someone who
have
doesn't
to
enjoy
jump
doing
on
that kind of work, that's quite a project you took.
I was gonna say.
Wow, and two
I
of them.
just hold it like this and just move them the whole time that they look good. If you look closer, then
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Very
These
cool.
two chicks. And I made a finial for you that you can carve your own spoon.
Just a disclosure, RUAC does not endorse referring to female as chicks. Just putting that out there. Please don't send us hate mail.
Sure. But I think for the fun, you can make a,
yes.
Call it like this. Yeah, so you will get a spoon playing with the headstock on it, and you can carve your own spoon to use it.
Wow. Amazing. Really cool hedgehog.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so maybe the hedgehog, I could go on with this as a finial, and try some more, but I'm not the finial guy. But a hedgehog is maybe really something. If I had to do any figure carving, it would be an animal, and a human being is really what I don't like the most. But yeah, for you, Oren, my friend.
I appreciate it.
Great job, George. Well done.
Oh.
All right.
So I can continue doing normal stuff again. That's nice.
Who am I looking for? Hold on. Yes, there we go. Hold on. How do I say your name?
Nama.
Nama. Awesome. Thank you for putting it back into Western characters.
What?
Or whatever we call it, Arabic characters. I don't even know what they are. What is our normal character set? Anyway.
Oh.
Hebrew character.
Yeah, I forgot it wasn't Hebrew. Each time I change it, then I forget it's only a temporary change, and then the next meeting will be in Hebrew again.
I wish I could read Hebrew. Unfortunately, I can't.
Well, I also did the interchangeable finial thing, but I kind of also did the challenge. So
nice.
Guess you can't really see the details, but
that's brilliant.
Wow.
Oren will see it on Friday.
Can't wait.
That is spectacular. What a brilliant idea.
What's the measurement? Not the width, like how much does it hold? Have you measured how many milliliters it holds?
No, but I can change that. I can check that, but wait.
And I was complaining about making a regular size one.
That's like 14 millimeter wide.
Wow, you got that about right. Yeah, more like 15. Like the diameter of the bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is it.
So it's a scoop and a finial. Scoop finial.
Yeah, it's a finial scoop with a finial.
It's a scoopial.
Yeah.
or a finioop.
Nice.
Awesome. Great job.
If you don't follow Nama, you totally should. She carves amazingly tiny, beautiful things.
Everybody here should follow her.
Absolutely.
That's incredible. Okay, I know that there were other hands that went up before, and I apologize, but I didn't manage to capture. So who would like to go next? All right, I've got Patrice, then Ileana, and then Leo. All right, Patrice, take it away.
So here's my chicken scoop. It is in cherry wood, and it's really challenging to do 3 points in the comb. I don't know how folks did 4. So that's one modification, and I didn't put the little carve detail on. But otherwise, yep, he's got a pretty chunky rear, and he's about normal size, so 1 tablespoon is what he holds. And I did enjoy carving it. It turned out really nice. So thank you, Oren. And I'm always impressed with Oren's like amazing Halloween parties that he's got going in his farm, and the feed of the party and the costumes and the decoration and the food is amazing. So my interchangeable finial is going to be Halloween themed, and it's a cauldron with a little skull.
Perfect.
That's incredible.
That's perfect.
So that was also very fun to do. So hope it fits in with your Halloween themed items, and I look forward to seeing that I don't know, Halloween punch bowl scoop or something like that.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Great job, Patrice. All right, next was going to be Ileana. Wave your hand so I can, there you are, gotcha. Boom, 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 spotlight you.
See. Here she is in her natural habitat. Anyway, she's gonna be a little salt cellar hen. And
nice.
The salt is special too, because I made the salt with a group of wild Maine hippies this summer off the coast of Maine. We collected a bunch of seawater and boiled it in these giant maple syrup pans until we got salt. And the spoon is the scoop. It's my first time trying to carve something more 3-dimensional. And it was really fun. I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed the new knives that I got, little tiny figure carving knives. And the wood was a surprise too. I did go down to the truck and I dug out a piece of birch from under the snow, but it was not behaving when I tried to axe it out here up in the apartment. But I had stopped to check in on a neighbor lady, Constancia, and she said, "Oh, you're carving again. Here, I have some wood for you." Astonishing. My neighbors are getting very well trained. So she brings out this tiny little rectangle of what I think is aromatic cedar. And it was one of those I think you put in your linen drawer to keep it smelling nice and foresty. And I thought, well, I didn't even think of the scoop, but because I figured it's been in there, she said it had been in her drawer for maybe 20 years plus. So I figured it would be hard. But in fact, it was a joy to carve. And so much pleasure to smell it because it had a really strong aromatic cedar. So anyway,
Nice.
it will now live, hopefully without falling out, in my little salt bowl by the stove. Thank you, Oren, for the opportunity to learn something new.
Two things that this challenges really give us is, one is to do something we're not usually used to, like carving a three-dimensional figure like this, and two, an excuse to buy more tools. So
That's
there you
right.
go. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That's very cool that you made salt. That's neat. How long did it take to boil down seawater to get salt?
We were there for
You're breaking up.
She's just
You're
demonstrating
muted.
how long it took.
That's right. Answering the chat. I'm going to remove your spotlight and move on. We seem to have lost. I think your internet connection's gotten unstable. Either that or it's mine. You guys can still see me, right? Okay. Next we have Leo, and then Larry, and then Sunny. So Leo, let me find you. Where are you? There you are. Thank you. Spotlight, yeah. All right.
My camera is always kind of bad, but I will try. You can hear me? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I also was a little bit disappointed with the classical chicken scoop, so I had an own idea and made a made a chicken in the handle spoon.
Nice. Oh my God. A roasted chicken.
Rotisserie chicken,
roasted
yeah.
chicken, and it can turn around and roast.
That's awesome. A
Check it out on
rotisserie
Instagram.
chicken.
It's very cool.
And that's
amazing.
That's the whole spoon from the side. Oh. Yeah, the chicken is made from peach wood, and the spoon itself is from maple. And so it had the right colors from the wood. And the chicken is 1 by 2 centimeters. And from stitching, I use a stitching needle from my needle felting works to mount the chicken into the handle. Yeah, that's my roasted chicken spoon.
That's amazing.
Thank you. And
You know, a roasted chicken would make a great interchangeable finial.
yeah, you can also, if you want, you can take it out and use it.
That's brilliant.
Something else. But I've come up with the idea you can make more of these things in the handle with some turning and. So
How is it mounted?
Yeah, with a it's a metal
like a pin?
1.5 millimeters metal pin. Yes.
Very cool. That's amazing. Really neat. All right. Jump back out to the gallery, and Larry, apologize. I hadn't seen your virtual hand had been up. Thank you in the chat to whoever pointed that out to me. And let me spotlight you.
Okay. Well, good day, everyone. The first chicken scoop that I made was this one, and it was just basic an eyeball pattern. I didn't have it printed out. And then I decided I feed a lot of birds in my backyard, and then I did one for a Carolina wren.
Nice.
But then I went back and did a chocolate chicken.
Very cool.
Black walnut. But I used
That's
the pattern
awesome.
this time. I did a number of things. I went wild. I did a dozen actually. I did Morning Dove.
Very nice.
Did some sketches first, like this, and then created the spoon for it, or the scoop. And then I did a little owl, but that was supposed to have had ears, and somebody chided me that, well, you need to have ears if you're going to draw ears. So I did it with the ears.
Nice.
On another one. And then I got a little creative with the chicken and did the chicken body.
I really like that one.
That's brilliant.
And then I did some scoops just that were with the long handles. And this is a beaver tail scoop.
Yep.
And then I did some with chip carving.
Oh, I think you froze, Larry. I don't know if you can hear me. Is it just me who sees Larry frozen?
Larry's
he's
frozen.
frozen.
All right, Larry, it looks like your internet connection froze, so I'm gonna take off the spotlight. Oh, there you go. You froze there for a minute. Oh,
Okay.
You're frozen again. All right, I'm going to remove the spotlight. We're going to move on to Sunny.
Thank you.
I think
Great job.
I think there was somebody else before me, Chuck.
No, not according to my list.
All right.
I had you down as next. So let me go ahead and pop you, and then we'll move on from there.
We'll go with your list then. So, different than what Kevin was saying in his carefully crafted scoops. If I can't get it done in one sitting, and the chances really decline of it ever getting done. So I did 4 one-sitting scoops. First one tried to be, faithful to the template. Made a nice little chicken. Tried to be
really nice,
proportionally plump, not extra plump. But I did make the scoop quite a bit deeper. This is an American size scoop instead of an international size scoop because everything's going to be in the US. These are in cherry wood, so had some nice cherry that was relatively dry but still workable. Went from our chicken.
We call it in Europe. We call it freedom wood.
There you go. So I went from our chicken to the chicken leg, so a drumstick. Not quite as nice as the three-dimensional roasted chicken, but had to have a drumstick scoop. I was going to start and make this one a regular handled scoop, and I was like, man, that looks like a drumstick, so had to follow through on it. Made 2 more, one little skull / Grateful Dead scoop, and
nice,
a little lip here to hold on to underneath the front, and that was kind of fun to carve. I think this one's probably more the right depth. It's kind of shallow. And then since I'm here in Michigan, I had to finish up and make a little Michigan mitten scoop. And this one I tried to go as thin as I could, and it's delicate. I'd be kind of scared to drop this one and have it shatter because it's pretty thin piece of wood now, especially around the edge of this rim.
Yeah,
had fun. Got on this morning, put some oil on them so they'd be nice and shiny for show and tell. But like I said, if I can't get it done in one shot, the chances really go down of it ever getting finished. So thought I'd say thanks for everybody's attendance and all the encouragement, and thanks to Oren for providing the template.
Very, very cool. And as always, Sunny, thank you so much for all the work that you do on the website and the templates and helping people get those posted up. So really appreciate it.
Funny. That Grateful Dead scoop looks really great.
That's incredible. Yeah.
That looks so great.
Well, what I had started to do is I'd say it was taking the template and was going to make an egg-shaped bowl one that like the right proportions. And then this just kind of popped out. I mean, I saw this in the little scribbles that I had, and I'm like, well, now I got to go find the real logo and get the proportions right and all the features, and use my really smallest gouges that I have to kind of get that detail in there.
Really cool.
It was fun.
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh, all right. Let me jump back out. Mozzie, I saw that you had your hand up virtually, so I will go ahead and spotlight you. And then who wants to go after Mozzie? Okay, we've got Kaylin, Camilla, and Jasmine. Kaylin, Camilla, Jasmine. Hold on. Kaylin. Got to write it down because I'll forget. Camilla, and then Jasmine. All right. Moz, let me get you. And then Brad, I see your hand up virtually.
All right. So I didn't think I was going to be able to finish it by today, but I was able to rock it out this morning. So it's been the 31st is actually my 1 year on Rise Up. And I know that because Kevin was celebrating January 31st like freaks do. And it was a pretty fun day. And then like the day that stands out the most is it was Oren's, this time last year, Oren was doing his demonstration for his template last year. So and it kind of was one of those moments where I was like, I had been carving by myself in a garage for a year, and I thought like, hey, I'm making some progress. And then I joined Rise Up, and I was like, wow, I have a long ways to go. So last year,
happy RUAC anniversary.
Thank you, thank you to everybody for Rise Up. It's been an amazing community, and I always say it's cheaper than therapy. So it's fantastic. So thank y'all. But because you know, this date is, you know, being last year, joining around time Oren's template, I had to do something pretty different. So his name is Monsanto, and he is a chicken snail hybrid. Not quite finished yet.
I don't want to imagine
like
how that happened.
He kind of looks like Bart Simpson, but yeah, I'm not a figure carver, and this has cracked. So this is, but I kept going because it had to get done. So I will finish it and take pictures of it. But yeah, I had to do a snail chicken hybrid.
That's awesome.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
So thanks again to everybody. It's been a pretty awesome year. So
great job, Mozzie. That was cool. I love the name. All right, let me go back out. Kaylin, where are you? Wave your hand. I can't see you. There you are. Thanks. Spotlight you.
Hey, happy Rise Up anniversary, Mozzie. That's awesome. So I am also, I have a hard time with little scoops just because my hands are so close to the knives. And I last year had a carving accident where I cut my knuckle. So I was a little nervous about the scoops, but one of the things that I was trying to do this winter was use up all of the little scraps of wood that I'd put in my freezer that were really pretty pieces of wood, but they were too small for projects that I was working on. And so for one of them, I had a really beautiful piece of apple left, but it was slightly larger than the template. So I scaled it up 120%. And then I did the egg shape bowl here. So this is the chicken, and it's got some really pretty ripple through the top of the bowl and through the chicken. And thankfully it didn't crack, but it's a nice heartwood sapwood split for the chicken and egg bowl, which I really enjoyed doing. And then it's also slightly larger, not only because it was a piece of wood that I had left in the freezer, but I do whole beans and then grind them for coffee. So like I need a bit bigger of a scoop if I'm actually going to scoop out the coffee beans to get ready for the coffee prep. So this is my chicken scoop here.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, I had a couple pieces of quirky plum that was in the freezer as well. And they were just so small that I didn't know what to make with them. But I saw that there was the other template on the thing. And so I was able to make a shallow scoop. And then this one I particularly like. I think the form turned out really well. And this one's a really nice deep scoop.
Yeah.
And then I have to measure the volumes, but these ones I think will hopefully fit a tablespoon and a half tablespoon, maybe even a little bit more than that. But these ones turned out really kind of fun. And then I don't know, I've been following Oren now for a couple years of carving, and I think everyone here would agree that the best part of following Oren is to see Judy's baking. Like, Oren's great. He's a good guy. We love his pictures. And so for my finial, I have done a Judy cupcake, appropriately covered with sprinkles, and it's glittery. Sorry, my camera's not working. And then there is a tiny, shiny snail right up top there.
Of course there
That's
is.
awesome.
So thank you, Oren, and more. Thank you, Judy, for all of the baking inspiration.
Oh, she's gonna love that. Awesome. Thanks.
Phenomenal job. Hit it out of the park, Kaylin. All right. Let me jump back out, and we have, it was Camille. Yeah, Camilla. Here we go. Spotlight you. All right, take it away. Don't forget, yeah, you got yourself. Good.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, this is my first show and tell, so here's my little scoop. It's my fat hen.
Nice.
I only work in seasoned wood. That's all I've ever done. I've only been carving for a year, so I was really pleased to try something from a template, because I've just really worked with spoon blanks that have been cut out with a bandsaw from someone who supplies them, you know, by mail. So, and the other, I've done another little scoop. This one here was from a scrap.
Nice.
A little bird. It's from Australian Beach, and yeah, it's just plain on the back. So yeah.
Very, very
Great being
nice.
here tonight. Thanks, everyone. Ta.
Excellent, and welcome. Happy to have you here with us for a show and tell.
Thanks.
All right. Let me jump back out, and we have Jasmine next. Let me get back out here and find you. Where are you? Wave your hand. There you are. Let me spotlight you. All right.
Hi. I hope you can see me because my internet is always very bad. It's my second time I'm participating here on the show and tell, but last time I haven't shown my scoop. So
Yeah.
This time is the first time. And I was sticking very close to the template. It's made this chicken scoop. It's not round. I was really struggling with the round form. So I did another one, it's still not round. And I couldn't finish it. It has no face because I got ill last week and it dried so out, and still I'm still not strong enough to continue. So
Oh, it's okay. They look fantastic.
Yeah, it's not so sharp. No? Yeah, it's a apple wood, and
beautiful.
Honestly, it was really easy for me to make the figure carving. At the end, I noticed maybe it's easier for me to make the scoop carving. And maybe it was the third attempt in like figure carving at all before I made a butterfly, 2 butterflies. Yes, but it's quite fun. And then I made also this other coffee scoop.
Beautiful.
I was struggling here with this curve. It has a like, it's a little bit sharp, round, but it was at the end it's okay, I think. Yes.
Yeah, it's easy to get stuck in those places where you got the grain, the change in direction of the grain.
Yeah, and I'm still struggling sometimes in sharpening my knife so to razor sharp that I can do it easily. It's like really sharp, but not razor sharp.
Yeah.
So yes.
Awesome.
Can you say your name for us, please?
I'm Jasmine.
Jasmine.
Elsobi. Yeah, but
Okay.
in Instagram, I'm like, I have another name. I'm like Mien von Morgen. It's a German. I'm German. Yes.
Awesome. Well, welcome. We're happy that you came back, and great job. They look fantastic. All right. You remove the spotlight. And next up was Brad. Where'd you go, Brad? There you are. Gotcha.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So I'll try to be quick because last time I took too much time. So my first one, I didn't look at the template too much. Hold on a minute. Maybe give you something that'll help. So I made a fat chicken. I'm glad that Patrice and Camille also made fat chickens because I thought mine was going to look ridiculous. It was 18 below zero when I started carving this one, so I thought a chicken would be all kind of puffed up. That's like 28 or 29 below zero for those of you who measure temperature the right way. Then I made one out of oh, this one's fairly dry birch. And then I made one out of cherry, and there happened to be a knot that I thought I could use as an eye, which worked okay on that side, and on the other side it comes out as like that's in the wrong place. Pretty ugly.
Like a little
and then I
mole.
decided, then I had another knot, and this one is a piece of pin cherry or choke cherry, and this one the knot was up higher, so I made a pissed off rooster. He's like, get the hell out of bed. Come on. So this one, the knot looks pretty cool on one side. I think it looks even cooler on the other side because it looks like he's got a beak and a and an angry brow. So, but it has some you know, some soft stuff in here. I couldn't really get rid of all the garbage. I was hoping I'll do this.
It's your Angry Birds chicken.
I was hoping to do just a wood comparison between black cherry and pin cherry. I'll do that a little, you know, I'll just take some pieces of wood so people can compare and all that kind of crap. And then I made a number of scoops. I kind of like scoops, so I didn't really follow a template. So I made a cherry scoop. This one is 1.5 tablespoons. This one is a standard 1 tablespoon. And then I tried for one that was going to be a duck going the other way with a big eye.
That's cool.
But there were some problems here, and I couldn't get a duck out of it. But it's a candle and it's useful. And last thought, for people like Kevin who don't have any use for scoops, you could try making a scoopy thing and then putting a hole through it and using it as a napkin ring. And for those of you who use cloth napkins, like all cultured people do,
that's right.
You could make a cool thing that would actually be useful.
That's a cool idea.
Ooh, carved napkin rings. That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, it's not a spoon, so we're not allowed to do it, I'm told, but that's okay. Okay, thanks everybody.
All right, great job, Brad. All right, let me jump back out to the gallery. And who is not? Okay, John, I see you, Sean, and Kate. John, Sean, Kate. Hold on, John, Sean, and Kate.
Alon back here has been waving, so add him to the
Oh,
list.
and Alon.
At
Okay.
the end somewhere.
Gotcha. Thanks. John, there you are. Let me spotlight you. All right. Sporting your carving peace shirt.
Here's where we
Awesome.
start.
That's
How
an
about
awesome
this,
t-shirt.
everybody?
I wore mine yesterday.
This is a rare commodity. It's pretty valuable.
How much are we getting for them on eBay now?
I got mine on sale for $300.
Awesome.
So we did Oren's last year about this time, and nobody else picked the chicken but me. So here's the year-old chicken hen.
Right, chicken Mark 1.
Chicken Mark 1. So here's my scoop.
Nice.
I just want to jump in the fat hen group because she's pretty chubby. She's perfect. Just minor carving on there because I was just gonna mess that up. So that's that one. This is pear.
Beautiful.
Some aged pear with a lot of oil on it. And then here's my scoop. And I always wanted to do the beak on there. And
Yeah.
next time I do this, I'll get the tail right and make that nice raised tail like Aaron Garrett does. But this is my first, this is butternut.
Very nice.
Dried butternut. So this was a joy. But once I finally got the shape close, it got funner. But this is almost exactly a teaspoon. I know Rachel was yelling at me saying, I thought this was like 2 or more. It's almost exactly a tablespoon. And this
It's
guy
always
is
surprising how much more you have to dig out to get to that size, right? Always.
Yeah, this guy is just short of a tablespoon. So thanks for the confidence in doing 3D carving, Oren, with your templates, with your drawings. It's really helpful. I did a mushroom that I really like, and I did a buffalo that I really like, and so I'll just keep going with these.
Awesome. Great job.
Thanks, Oren.
Fantastic. Well done. All right. Next, I had Sean.
Hey everyone. I was able to do 3 chicken scoops. So here's my first one, and it was that of walnut. The walnut was really dry, but still carved quite nicely. This was fairly round, and I wish I could say it was due to the fact that it was wet and they started to get oval, but that's my skill as they deteriorating as they progressed. But still so much fun. I really enjoyed that. Oren, thanks for sharing this, because this is, of course, a style that I would never normally do myself. And you've really given me the confidence to, well, one, realizing, wow, that actually looks like a chicken, so I'm proud of myself. And then I think, wow, I can actually make a shape that people can recognize. So I thought I'd try something different, and I made a whale tail, which is pretty simple, right? I thought, well, I better try something that's fairly simple, but I'm pretty happy with that. And then I thought, well, let's keep it going. So I made an acorn finial.
Nice.
And these would not exist if it were not for you sharing that template to give me the idea, wow, I can actually do something that's 3D. And then I went with just a little raven or crow on the end.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And then lastly, just like a little robin or something, and just thrilled with this. So thanks again. It's we're looking forward to doing more of that creative stuff.
Awesome.
Very cool.
That's really nice.
Great job. I love the acorn, especially. That's a cool idea. I love it. All right. Let me jump back out. And next was Kate. Where are you, Kate? There you are.
Hey, everyone. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I don't even know. I started my scoops. I love scoops. Like, I just love them. And
that's
so
nice to hear.
I have horrible lighting. It's like really bad, but I made this one. Then I made an interchangeable finial for Oren, which is the pizza oven.
Awesome.
Oh, that's so cool. That's my pizza oven.
And it was actually really, really straight on my drawing. And I can't carve straight, apparently. So I don't know.
Luckily, I share so many pictures of my yard.
And it was my 2-year Rise Up anniversary this past week.
Yay! Happy RUAC anniversary!
Yay! And I posted in my last post, but I love everyone. I just love all the gifts that people bring that they give to us, like not the material gifts, but just the gifts from the heart that are like who you are. And it's just amazing. And I just appreciate it so much. And so thank you, everybody. And thank you, Oren, for this chicken template. And I really, really want to carve the chicken. Ever since the 16 came out, I wanted to carve the chicken, and I still, so I have to get to it, but I was busy carving the pizza oven. So
okay, so you can get a couple days extension.
Okay.
Or look on the map and maybe you'll find another scoop.
Yeah, I know. If I'm lucky, I might find another treasure.
Great job. That was brilliant. I love the pizza oven. Fantastic. All right, we jump back out. And Alon.
Hi. So I couldn't make a chicken because put it next. It's still orange, so I need to make a snail of it.
There you go. Nice.
A snail shell, and everybody knows the size of my coffee. So
whoever doesn't know, Alon drinks his coffee out of what is
liter.
it like? Yeah, a liter cup.
Nice.
So the size of my scoop should
reflect that. I guess.
It's a lot of beans.
It's huge. It's almost a cook's just to scoop out the coffee to put in his liter.
That's awesome. Great. Nice job.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Who has not yet had a chance to go? Who's next? All right. I see Annika. Who else? Anybody? Wave a hand, like right in your camera so I can see you. Annika and then Mrs. Nessie. All right. I love that, Mrs. Nessie. Let me get you spotlighted, Annika. Spotlight. There we go. All right.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I was really excited when I saw that the template is a scoop because I love using scoops. I don't like to measure stuff with a scale, so I'd rather have it in my head like I need 10 scoops or something. So I was excited, but I was also a bit intimidated because I've done one scoop before and it took me 3 days. And I have never done any figure carving before. So I started with a simpler template.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And it really it really showed me that carving a scoop is something entirely different than a spoon. So I had to find another process for everything. So, but that made me confident enough to try the chicken, and I really enjoyed the chicken. So I made one out of birch, and then I made a matching one, which is birch too. I roasted it in the oven a bit.
Very nice. They look great.
I have 2 of those. And then I saw someone had made a tinier spoon, and then I was like, okay, I want to go tiny too. And I made a tinier one, but it had a crack right here in front of it. But I had already cut the chicken, so I was thinking like, okay, what can I do? And I came up with this.
Yeah, open front scoop. It works. Awesome.
So yeah, and then I got a bit smaller.
Oh my!
It's really tiny. So this is the normal size, and it's
Very nice.
That's perfect. Wow.
I used like a small gouge on the inside.
Really nice. Great job. I love the texturing inside of it. It looks great.
Yeah, it was at first it was just a workaround because I couldn't use my spoon knife. It was
Yeah.
so small. But then I liked it, so I left it like that.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, I've carved so many chickens, so I will carve an egg spoon.
Nice. The egg scoop.
That's perfect.
So this is the handle. Yeah.
Very nice.
And then I also joined the finial team, and I really like all the animals on your feet, so especially the small ferret. So I tried to make a ferret. It's really
that's so cute.
the camera is not so good.
Nice.
So yeah.
A small kitty.
It's the ferret in a bowl.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Oren. I really had fun.
All right. Way to go. Great job, Team Finial.
What kind of, is it an animal in the bowl or?
Ferret.
Oh, it was
Ferret.
a ferret.
A ferret with an F.
Yeah.
Ah, I thought a ferret. Like with a
Merlin the ferret.
Of
Yeah.
course it's Merlin. Of course it's Merlin.
Right.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. You jump back out.
Boy, Oren's got a lot of work coming up.
And
I can make
Mrs.
one
Nessie,
soon.
let me highlight you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. Hi, this is my first show and tell on Rise. I'm still very new to it all. So, I did 2 scoops. I really enjoyed them. Was that my first one? This was my first one. It's quite rough. I'm not very good at doing the round, getting it very round at the scoop, but I enjoyed. I get the freedom of the chicken part where you can
Nice.
go a wee bit off track. And then I did do a second one to try and improve on my scoop, but I broke a bit and it's a wee bit rough. But I really, it was lovely. These are both from Older, I think. I think it is anyway, just some bits that I've found I asked down. So I'm just getting into greenwood carving and giving it a shot and really enjoying it. So lovely to see all your creations. Very, very inspired.
Excellent. Well, welcome. We're happy to have you here. Great job.
Thank you.
Really
Nice to
nice.
see everyone.
Awesome. All right. Who has not yet had a chance to go? Wave your hand. All right, Phil and who else? Jody. Phil and Jody. Spotlight. There we go. All right, Phil.
Hi everyone. So I don't normally show on show and tell, but it's Oren, so you've got to have a go, haven't you? So earlier in the year, I met Oren, and that made me had to have a try at some of these things. So here's the chicken, and I
Nice.
yeah. So it's modelled after one of our bantams, I'm afraid. So it's a Dutch bantam to try and please Maurice. Then I had a look at your spoon, so I thought, well, yeah, the template doesn't really show your spoon handle, so I thought I'd make one with one of your handles on.
Oh,
I don't know if
nice.
you can see it. Then a friend from South Africa appeared, and 2 of the scoops I was making had to be finished and taken back to South Africa, and are now on a South African submarine. So you're with the Submariners as well, Marie.
Nice.
And I went to
cool.
town and ended up making a dozen in spalted birch and spalted beech and you name it. So, Oren, thanks a lot, mate. It's really great fun. Thank you.
So that's what you've been doing while you're on Rise Up with your hands hidden?
That's right.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Thanks,
I was gonna
everyone.
say we can never see what you're working on. Like you always keep it out of sight.
Yeah. Secret Navy projects.
Great job. All right, Jody. Jody in your shack.
Morning.
Hi,
You staying warm?
She shack.
It's
That's right,
getting
your
warm
she
now.
shed.
Not a she shed.
Oh God. So I'm just now finishing my little chicken scoop, and I just followed the template. I figured with someone like myself and Oren who actually has chickens, I really needed to do this, and it was a lot of fun. Hasn't been oiled yet, but this is just a little thing of birch. I had to kind of give myself a break because I was sick earlier in the month, but now I'm better, and I am happy to finish this, and I'll use it around the house.
Awesome.
Is it any specific chicken?
No, I was thinking I should have done one, of course, with Kevin the rooster, but I'll have to do another one.
Next one.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to carve Kevin the rooster.
Kevin the rooster flipping the bird.
Kevin the rooster.
Such a jerk.
Yes, it will be the scoop that I chase everyone in the house around with.
Don't forget to carve Aaron too, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, thanks, Oren.
Thanks, Jody. Cheers. All right. Who has not yet had a chance to go? Anybody? Wave now or forever hold your chicken. Suzanne, did you have one at Sweden? Anybody?
Guess that's it.
You're muted, Suzanne, if you're speaking to us. Maybe she's talking to somebody else. Okay. All right, I guess that is it then. So great job, everybody. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. The next RUAC spoon, quote unquote, challenge is posted. And it is not a spoon, surprisingly enough. It is actually a spoon rack. So let me know when you can see my screen.
We can see.
All right, so this is our Spoon Challenge 32. This is, instead of a spoon, it is a spoon rack. This is a design by Julian Little Bear Sloyd down in Australia. And you do not have to necessarily follow this particular design. So feel free, if you want to do a different type of spoon rack, like a wall hanging spoon rack, or a balancing on a table, tabletop type spoon rack, or whatever you want to come up with. But the next challenge is a spoon rack for display. So this is going to be different. This is more like woodworking. Although I've seen some really cool ones. If you go out and look around on Pinterest, there's some really interesting designs out there. So give it a shot. See what you can come up with. If you want to follow Julian's, by all means, absolutely. I think his is designed primarily as like a market tabletop display for showing off his spoons that he's trying to sell at a market. But again, have fun with it, see what you can come up with. I know also Barn the Spoon, if you're a Spoon Club UK member, he actually just recently did one of their videos about coming up with a spoon rack, and he has like these little pegs. It's hand carved pegs that he then, mortise and tenons into a board that hangs on the wall, and the pegs are what hold your spoon up. So there's lots of good resources out there, not just our template, and give it a shot. And I'm looking forward to seeing what folks can come up with.
So Chuck, to add one point to that, this is one where it would really help to look at the photos of what Julian created. That illustration is not to, something necessarily to go by. It's just something to have as a template that posts. So look at the photos, look at the dimensions that are there. And, I personally would encourage people to tag other spoon rests with that RUAC Spoon Challenge 32 tag so people can get a kind of collection of what's out there.
Yeah.
Robin Wood actually posted a picture of the spoon rack in their place last week. So I
really
preemptively tagged it with that tag so we can start a little collection of examples of what's out there.
Awesome. Great idea. Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, shoot. I had something I was thinking of. Yeah, so I will post Julian's pictures that he sent us that Sunny used to create the template. I'll post those along with the post announcing the next challenge. So with that, I think we are done. Oh, Instagram. Let me jump out real quick. I'm going to blast through these because we've already been on here for a little more than an hour and a half. Let me share my screen again. Boom. Share. Oh, and once more, I will just quickly point out that we do have the link, and I've already seen donations coming in through PayPal. So thank you to whoever has donated so far. We do have this link on both the Spoon Challenge page and on the homepage for anybody that wants to give us some financial support to help defray our annual costs of keeping the Zoom account and our website up and running. All right, let me jump over to Instagram, and here we go. I don't think this was the, there, that was the announcement, so take it away. There's the first one that got posted. Nice. JC. It's Murphy, very nice. Ren Scoop. That was Larry, right? Yeah. Layout work, very nice. Oh, and by the way, if you want to unmute yourselves, if you have anything that you want to comment on as I'm scrolling through these, feel free. Nice one from our buddy up there in Scotland.
That's Marcus.
Marcus. Marcus. Nice. Another one from Larry. Nice, I like the beaver.
All right,
Nice, Sonny.
Can I just say that we're going to have another Rise Up and Sharpen on the last day of the month, which is Monday?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Thank you for remembering that.
Yeah, yeah. There's no compulsion to sharpen. It's just to remove your last excuse if you've been putting off for a bit.
That's right. It's your monthly reminder to sharpen.
You're doing that on Kevin's national January 31st date? Are you sure you want to?
Why not couple up with it?
Great. That's a great event to commingle. Yeah, January 31st is a really low commercial.
Sharpen and curse in different languages.
Yeah.
The
No,
sales on
international
cupcakes are going to go through the roof.
Or an international day is February 20th. Yeah. That's a Oren, I wanted to talk to you about that because that's a Sunday, and I didn't know if that was a bad day for Israel.
Oh, no, actually, that reminds me. I was talking to David about this yesterday, and we always do these on Saturday, and for him, that's Shabbat. You know, it's the Sabbath, and so he can never get on. So one idea I had was if we should maybe start alternating, doing the show and tell Saturday one month or one time, Sunday the next time. How do people feel about that?
That'd be fine with me.
Yeah.
So, what at the same time, just on a Sunday?
Exactly.
Sunday's a regular work day. It's a bit early.
But it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so
yeah,
it should be okay.
Alon is okay with it.
Is that all right?
Yeah,
I can't on Sundays, but
you are teaching.
Yes. Well, that's okay. That's not always like that. So
okay.
Don't consider that. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, like, my thought was to try and alternate it just so that we could, give wider availability. I don't know if anybody else has problems with Saturday at all, but if it's only David, then
1 hour later. So
yeah, we could do that. We could shift it back 1 hour to 10 o'clock. That'll make it a little bit tougher for any of our folks down in Australia.
Yeah, but they're not here anyway.
No. Sometimes.
Yeah, and it would make it way better for the West Coast people.
I know.
We had some Australians here today.
Yeah, we did have some Australians on with us today. So
I'm here.
What time is it for you?
There you go.
Okay, sorry.
I apologize for Alon.
Never do.
What time is it for you, Greg?
About 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yosh.
Oh,
Ah, sorry,
Wow.
3. It's nearly 3 o'clock.
Holy crap. That's like,
So an hour is not going to be that big of a deal then, huh?
No, we can.
no, in fact, it might make it easier. Rather than staying up late, you just have to get up early.
Yeah, that might make it easier.
All right. Moving on. Wow, wait, let me go back. I didn't really look at that. Oh, that was Suze's. Nice. Beautiful job, Suze. It's a pleasingly plump chicken. Tad, very nice.
So unrelated to these photos, when Isaac was on and he said he was starting with dogwood, and Oren asked, how is it for carving? At least here, there's a couple different kinds of dogwood. So with me, red osier dogwood is very soft. It's closer to box elder, but flowering dogwood, the kind that people have on their lawns, is extremely hard. It's way harder than plum, way harder than sugar maple. It's, yeah, that would be a terrific carving wood if you have strong hands.
Dogwood is the classic thing to make a mall out of, because it's so hard and it doesn't split easily.
Yeah, I mean, and persimmon and, you know, mesquite, they're up there in the very, very, very hard wood range.
A dogwood root maul is really a classic thing.
Wow, people really did a great job with these scoops.
Yeah, there's so many nice ones out there.
Love it.
I really want Puggy's coffee tin.
His plum was absolutely stunning. That's such a good idea. I love that. Very cool.
That's nice.
Quite a flock of chickens.
Wow.
Nice job, Suze. Love the coloration.
Another rooster.
Very nice. Like the facets on the back, really nice. Great picture.
Yeah.
Wow. That is beautiful. God, peach is gorgeous wood.
Those are nice.
So this was old lump of peach that had been on the shelf since 1985. Holy crap, that had to be harder than hell. Those are beautiful. I swear, plum is the most gorgeous wood I think I've ever seen. Some plum, not all plum.
I think most people will agree with you.
Great shot, Oren. Love it. So crisp. Really nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, the dove. Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Fat hen.
Earless owl. Biting chickens.
Succulent chicken.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Colin. Has anybody seen Colin on Rise Up lately?
Yeah, he's been on a few. I've overlapped with him a few times in the last week or two.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice Colin's back.
That's really cool. I love this
Really?
standing guard
Yeah.
scoop.
That is really cool.
Beautiful job. That's really neat.
What's it? Oh, the kiwi.
Yeah.
Poggy. Wow. That is stunning, Rachel. Look at that coloration in that wood. Holy crap.
The chicken looks really cool in plan view with no detail on it. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Really crisp work.
Just curvy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andreas looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one he didn't have energy to go up and get.
That's right.
A lot of people I don't recognize. A lot of new.
Yeah.
carvers to me.
What's going on? Is that my...
Yeah, it looks like it's buffering or something.
Your internet.
Where was I?
You people that didn't come on that I saw that carved.
Yeah, I thought this template like brought a ton of people
There
that
it is.
hadn't tried it before.
Yeah.
Where was I?
There's Rachel's, so it's 2 or 3 after Rachel's.
All right, I'll start here.
Oh, you're going the other direction.
Oh, that was Andreas. Then that one. That's weird. These won't load. It's this one.
It's a video.
I wonder if it's because my internet. Some reason it won't load.
Maybe your internet is taxed right now.
Patrice just said it's a video, so that might be why.
Yeah, I can't seem to get anything to load at the moment. Anything? Yeah, let's, I guess, reload the page. Your account has been temporarily locked.
Uh-oh. What'd you do? Suspicious activity.
He's a troll. I always knew it.
What the hell?
That's bizarre.
That's weird.
Chuck, if you're going to type passwords or something, you should stop sharing your screen.
Yeah, I'll just move it off screen. Hold on.
Chuck, are you that person in bikini that's always sending me messages on?
That would be a scary sight.
Is Santino still here? Sonny, are you still here? I guess not. I was thinking that skull-shaped thing he made would be perfect for those. You see people make those things, they hang around their necks and use them to drink out of.
Like a sommelier's little cup, measuring cup.
I guess so. I associate it with Pat Diet. He has one that he hangs around his neck and drinks bourbon out of at his event.
Oh, okay.
And he carves them. They're like an exaggerated bowl with a cut with a hole carved through them for a lanyard.
Yeah.
Sonny's skull bowl was like the perfect dimensions for that. I mean, the perfect shape. It just has to be a little larger, and I think people would love it with that skull on the handle like that. Noggin, thank you. That's what they're called. Thanks, Larry. There was Michael Bray's drawing there that he wants to make into a t-shirt.
Rachel, is Rachel still on? Did either you or Kevin try to log on to the Instagram?
No, I haven't used it.
I'm just wondering if that's why it, all right, here we go.
Oh, nice.
I dig that. That angular chicken is cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Very nice.
I love that one.
It looks proud. It looks like a proud chicken.
Beautiful wood.
Yeah, Oren has reach, man. Oren's templates seem to reach a bigger audience and bring more people into the participation.
Yeah.
I think it's because the bowls aren't pointy.
No, I didn't want to say, Mozzie. Mozzie, I didn't want to say, Mozzie, I didn't want to talk about my own template, but it still has the most hashtags.
Well, you know, I mean, it's the ninth wonder of the world, of course.
No, it doesn't really. It's third. I think Oren's and Lydia Latham's are the most.
Yeah, Lydia's her YouTube, our YouTube demo video of hers by far.
Oh, that's what it is. Her YouTube video has the most.
Her YouTube video by far has the most views.
That's what it is. I think Oren's beat mine in terms of the usage of the hashtag. I think mine's in second. But Oren didn't have to do as much work as me. I had to personally find people on Facebook and browbeat them into joining.
Right.
That's a fantastic photo.
That is a cool photo.
That is a very cool photo.
And that rotisserie chicken in the handle is so cool. Look
Isn't
at that.
that amazing? That is so awesome.
The color of the wood is perfect too. It looks like a perfectly roasted chicken. It's really funny and clever.
Yeah.
It really is.
Hey, there's a good one with Oren's logo.
I'm wearing it today.
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
That's a nice t-shirt.
It is a nice t-shirt.
I put mine with your t-shirt also. I have a picture. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh.
I didn't know you had a t-shirt, Oren.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that t-shirt. It's such a well designed.
We traded t-shirts, or we swapped
It's a
t-shirts.
great teaching aid too, because you can wear it while you're teaching spoon carving and then point at the stages. I do it all the time.
That's brilliant.
I love it.
Very nice. Wowzers. There's David's.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
David and that Judas tree. He rocks that Judas tree.
Yeah.
Or is that cypress? That might be cypress.
No, it's Cypress.
The middle
Well,
one
this,
is
no, he says
Cypress.
Judas and, so that's, is that the Cypress and that's the Judas?
Yeah.
Really nice. God, that is gorgeous.
Does your cypress, Oren, smell like mint, like Hall's mentholyptus or whatever that is?
Smells like a floor cleaning stuff.
Yeah, I've carved what we call Eastern red cedar, which looks just like that, and I've been told it's really a cypress. And it's got a super strong smell. It goes right up your sinuses, like that.
That's that Leland cypress?
Like menthol. I heard it's juniper, cypress, and we call it cedar. So it's really a messed up tree.
Yeah, there's like a lot of the stuff we call cedar is actually in the cypress family.
Right. It's got those little gray berries on it.
Mm, yeah.
It's got that strong purple. I carved chopsticks out of it. But the smell is so strong and doesn't really ever go away. It doesn't seem like.
Wow, look how tight that grain is. It's that Huon pine. That's really amazing. Ian, look at that. Very nice.
Wow.
Wow, look at all the chip carving on the back side of the chicken. That's awesome.
Crazy.
Okay.
Good.
Look at that. That's cool.
Very nice.
That chicken looks good too.
That's gorgeous. Love Bettina's stuff.
Wow.
So freaking clean.
The chameleon she carved is so cool.
Oh
She,
my God, so nice.
She didn't post it before.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a finial hashtag.
Rachel already used it, so you can find it. But Bettina didn't post hers because she didn't want to spoil the fun.
Right.
So you won't see it here. But I sent a picture to Oren. The detail on that chameleon is really cool.
Yeah.
And she said she didn't want to.
She can post it now.
And she said she didn't want to paint it because it'll match whatever. It has to match the spoon you carve for it because it's a chameleon.
Brilliant.
Very true.
Wow, nice collection, great shots. Someone's got his own flock of chickens.
Wow, that's some good looking chickens.
Nice.
Nice, Kate.
Beautiful.
Hey, talk about bringing gifts to Rise Up and Carve.
Wow.
Kate brings a lot of gifts to Rise Up and Carve.
Great shot.
Nice, Dominic.
Yeah, you did a great job. I want some of whatever that is.
Yeah, no joke. That looks great.
Right?
Is that Annika?
Yeah,
Yeah.
eating it right now.
Oh, you're killing me.
By Judy's baking.
My stomach just started going.
Annika's ferret too is another one that you have to see pictures of it on Instagram. Because the showing it on Zoom didn't do it justice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I still have to do some pictures of it. It came out so tiny.
Love that Grateful Dead head. That's awesome. All these are really nicely done. Sunny, so good. Now that's a chicken.
Don't tag.
That's a great picture.
Cloud brownie. Nice.
Nice.
That's a chicken. Oh, that's hilarious.
Look at Oren in the background. It's so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, those eyes are intense.
This one looks less like Pavarotti.
There it is. There's the chameleon.
Oh, good. She did get it on there. Good timing.
It's so good.
Really nice.
Very nice. And that's it. It's the last one. All right. Phenomenal, phenomenal job, one and all. Really, really spectacular. And Oren, thank you again so much. So just to wrap things up for the recording, this was our RUAC Spoon Challenge 31. Our next challenge is RUAC Spoon Challenge 32. Go up onto riseupandcarve.com to get the next template. It's not a spoon, it's a spoon rack for displaying your spoons. We want to see what everybody's wonderful rack ideas are out there. So you can follow the template, or you can just go free and come up with whatever rack you want to come up with. And with that, thanks once again, Oren. Thanks, Sunny, for all of your work supporting the website and for getting the templates put together. And thanks, Julian, for our next template. And thank you all. And looking forward to it. Cheers. Stop recording now.